I just want to share with everyone warm up exercise of mine. Uh, I had a hurt rib, and it's been hurt for a couple months, and I haven't gotten to train in anything at all. A little running, very little running. That's about it. And so I'm starting to work my way back into getting into shape. And so one of my favorite things to do is to listen to Pandora and just flow. And what I do is I go to the length of the song. So you'll see me work out the length of each of these little workouts will be the length of a song. Doesn't matter how long the song is. The idea is to work out the length of the song, take a minute break, no matter if another song comes on or not. Even when the next song comes on, you finish your break, and then you go again. Some of these drills are just things I'm working on, things I was working on when I got hurt, things I was looking at when I got hurt. My kicks look a little rusty. Actually, they look very rusty. I'm not very flexible lately. Haven't been moving a whole lot. A whole lot of lifting and moving around construction sites, lifting heavy things. But that is about it. No kicking, no running. Basically, the idea is to relax and find a flow. As you can see, I'm working switching stances. It looks clunky in some places, looks alright in other places. The idea too is to keep your chin tucked the whole time, as tucked as you can. And I like to think of it as if one hand's out in the air, the other hand is touching my chin, and you can kind of see me practicing at that now. If one thing's on my opponent's chin, my other hand is on my chin. You can see me do that there, switch back and forth. These things right here, the music I listen to really helps me get flowy, and the flow kind of helps you. You can see me pushing through some of those punches, or letting my arm flow through some of them punches. Trying to get some snappy jabs in here, jabbing from different angles, working, switching hands and still throwing the jab, backing up, throwing the jab, a little head movement with a jab. Just working the jab there, getting in some kicks. I didn't feel very comfortable with kicks today. We'll work on that. It has a lot to do with flexibility. We should all make time for that. I have been stretching every morning last few days. Actually, I misspoke a little bit. I've gone on a couple hikes, so no runs, but some pretty long hikes. As far as warming up goes, went on a nice little hike this morning, and went on a nice little trail run with Lil Nilla and my daughter. Lil Nilla, I put him off on my shoulders, and he just took off running, and we followed suit. We got in a good little run. Yeah, see, even here, the hand's on my chin. I got my shoulder and my hand on my chin. If you're wearing gloves, there's going to be even more protection there. The risk with big gloves or even little gloves is when your hand's that close to your chin, there's still there's not a whole lot of time to catch it. So you have to be aware of that. If you catch it on the glove and your glove is on your chin, it's going to still concuss quite a bit. So now I don't really focus on technique a whole lot, just getting into the flow, moving around, dancing around, feeling good and breathing, trying to keep good balance even when I pivot, keeping good balance. I should be keeping my hands up more on those pivots. Even though I'm dancing around the outside and pivoting around something, I shouldn't feel so cocky that pivot is going to counter anything that is thrown at me. I should have my hands up then too. Right here, I'm just relaxing. I get really hyped up, and I really, lately have been describing it as like a caged animal. Even when I need to be mellow, I'm like totally amped up. So in between rounds, I just focus that more inward. Breathe, catch my breath, get nice and mellow, nice and relaxed, maintaining that amped though, calm like a bomb, like the Rage Against the Machine song. Still catching my breath. Even though I'm operating the camera here, I'm still catching my breath and not letting anything disrupt the breath. And if something does, I just get right back to the breath and totally forget it. Try to get right back into the flow. Breathing, and we're going into the next round. Again, just warming up, getting into it. You can kind of hear the music there, kind of getting into it. I'm not sure about sharing music, so I'm not going to do that. But I will tell you that I listen to Earth Gang Radio quite a bit, especially today. This is like Earth Gang Radio on Pandora all day. I recommend them, not only for the positive messages that they give, but their music just gets you hyped up. Gives you confidence too, because they speak with confidence and speak about confidence and strategy and all the things that it's taken them to get where they're at. And they rap about money and women too. And you get some other interesting things because they mix it up on Pandora a little bit. Throwing the kicks, feeling a little better with that one. I don't feel like that left one isn't getting up there high enough, so I kind of ditch on it. Feeling kind of tight, kind of clunky. We'll work on that. When I come around on those kicks, I like to still have my hands up. So when I come around that circle, when you throw that high kick, high roundhouse, head kick, you come back and your hands are up again. I take a lot of different movement styles too, so I got like boxing and karate and aikido movement in here and mixing things up. That was like a karate movement but clunky. Might fool someone that hasn't been fighting a long time, but it's very clunky. It's clunky, but it's, the idea keeps you solid as you advance. So you got a nice solid advance, so each strike is pushing your opponent back, and I like that. You can actually get a lot of force in it if you do it right. Then just basic jab. Right there, I think I was just kind of thinking about touching my opponent, like I just pit pat. There we go, a little slick foot move. I kind of like that. I don't know what I did there, but I liked it quite a bit. I'll have to go back and look at it. People say I hide my stuff well, but I don't know. I just like things from angles people aren't looking at. I like to, when they do what they're supposed to do, I have an answer for it. Switching up again, clunky. Right jab was kind of snappy right there. I can appreciate that. Left elbow's getting up a little high. There we go, relaxed it down. Hand up, chin down, hands up, chin down. But I lift my head up when I came back. That's no good. When you come back, you still want your chin down. Bop, bop. I think I'm setting up a Bernard Hopkins combo here. Yeah, so you jab to the head, jab to the body, jab to the head, jab to the body. Get them thinking about that body. So the next time you jab the head and you go, they think you're going to go to the body, but you come up with a hook. I like it quite a bit. It's effective too. And here you see, like, it's not the same thing all the time. Like, I have people run the drill. They do the same thing a bunch of times, but hopefully they'll learn the other applications. So instead of just going jab to the head, jab to the body, jab to the head, jab to the body, jab to the head, left hook, they'll mix in, double jab to the head, body, body. Ideas to get them thinking about the body. Some clunky kicks. Feeling pretty relaxed today. I was tired at the end of the day, but feeling pretty good right now. I was tired when I began this workout. See, my right elbow's up too much. It was in tight there, but on the outside is up too much for my liking. Like that little entry, fake dip, drive from the dip with a uppercut or jab. You can long jab from right there, or you can uppercut from right there. And they're both like long. When you do the uppercut, you push your arm all the way, you extend it all the way through. Really get some snap on that jaw. I like here how when I'm imagining I'm throwing my knees, that I'm actually pretending to grab a head like every time. I think that's important. Hands on chin. That's good. Hands on chin. There we go. That's that driving one that I was talking about, where you're driving through. And it's quick pressure too, like it's on them before they know what hit them.